Cheltenham 2019 about to get underway. They're being called in. Classical Dream taking a fierce hold coming in, and it's a false start. It is a false start. Ruby Walsh couldn't anchor Classical Dream, and the starter has had to recall them. And a very short run to the first flight, which means that one or two were in danger of going over that flight of hurdles, but they've all pulled up okay. But Ruby Walsh had quite a job to anchor Classical Dream on the Kenter down to the start, and once again he was very much full of beans as he came through the starting point, and so too Angel's Breath was right up there as well. So it will be a standing start for the Sky Bet Supreme Novice Hurdle. The tape is rethread. Grand Sensei takes a turn on the outside. Right at the back of the group is Al Dancer. He will take a turn too. Al Dancer now straightens up just a little behind the line. Fakir Duderry has his head just on the tape. Grand Sensei takes a turn on the outside once again. Started just asking the ones on the inside just to back possibly away. Right on the inside is Itchy Feet with Fakir Duderry, who again just had his nose over the tape. And also turning in the front rank is Brandon Castle. So anxious moments here as they walk forward once again, but it will be a standing start. Turned the wrong way is Mr. Fisher, turns in now on the outside. The big bite turns. The flag is raised. Al Dancer is side on, straightens, and they're off. For the Sky Bet Supreme Novices Hurdle Grade 1, it's Bryony Frost and Brandon Castle on the very short run to the first flight of hurdles. They're all safely over. Beaufort West right at the back of the field as they now have a very long run before they cross over the second of the 8 flights. And it's Brandon Castle who freewheels into a lead of 4 lengths to Fakir Duderry racing in second. The big bite with the big white blaze is racing in third. Classical Dream is in 4th position early. Taking a very strong hold to the inside is Angel's Breath, extending Nico de Boinville's arms. He's on the inside of Al Dancer, and wider still is Grand Sensei. Next to the field out wide is Felix Desgy. He's racing just in advance of Vision d'Honneur as they come on towards flight number 2. Thomas Darby is in the last trio, so too is Beaufort West, and now the back marker is the Flying Sofa as they cross over the second flight, which will be the last in a circuit's time. They're all safely over flight number 2, and Brandon Castle leads them up the hill, and the lead is nearly 5 lengths to Fakir Duderry, who's racing in second. Classical Dream with head bowed, taking a keen hold around the outside in a very close third, followed by the big bite, who is in 4th. Grand Sensei is 4 deep on the outside of Al Dancer, and then on the inside is Angel's Breath as they race now into the back straight. Racing between horses is Mr. Fisher, being followed by Vision d'Honneur, and on that one's outside is Felix Desgy. Then there's a break of 2 lengths back to Itchy Feet. He's now racing alongside Normal Norman, and then Thomas Darby with working just a little bit wide to these as they head down the back straight and on towards the next Aramon. Last but one is Beaufort Western. At the back of the field is the Flying Sofa as they cross over flight number 3, and they're all safely over. And Brandon Castle coming back to the field, still very keen, is Classical Dream on his outside, only 3 parts of a length away now in second. Then out wide is Grand Sensei with Fakir Duderry towards the inside. Al Dancer is right up there in the firing line, and so too the big bite. They're then being followed by Vision d'Honneur, who's racing on the inside of Felix Desgy as they go over the next flight, at which Thomas Darby was not fluent at the rear of the field. So they've gone through the halfway point in the Sky Bet Supreme Novices Hurdle, and still very tightly grouped as Brandon Castle takes them towards the top of the hill to Classical Dream, who's breathing down his neck. Then Al Dancer, and after these on the inside Fakir Duderry with Angel's Breath right through on the inside. Out wide then is Grand Sensei. The white cap of Felix Desgy is now beginning to check off rivals Angels one by one, and he's being followed through by Vision Donner. Next in the field is Mr. Fisher, as now they're beginning to make the run down the hill, and all change in front. It's Ruby Walsh and Classical Dream who now take the lead. Al Dancer is there in second, and Felix Deji is now in third. Then out wide in fourth is Grand Sancy, followed then towards the inside by the Big Bite. The one who's in real trouble here is Angel's Breath. He's lost ground and he's struggling right on the inside as they come towards the third from home. Classical Dream with on the outside Felix Deji, and Al Dancer is right there between horses towards the inside. Vision Donner is now being ridden along. Now Aramon is beginning to stay on as they race down towards the second last, but it's Classical Dream and Ruby Walsh who are still in front. Classical Dream on the inside, Felix Deji only a neck away. Over in second, Al Dancer, and then Aramon, who's travelling well into the race now for Paul Townend. Around the outside, Thomas Darby is staying on for Richard Johnson as the field in the Supreme turn for home. Classical Dream out in front by 2 lengths, and he's got them all now riding in behind. Felix Deji is in second, Aramon is in third, Thomas Darby is in fourth, and Itchy Feet is staying on the outside. The final flight in the Supreme, and it's Classical Dream who's out and clear by 5 lengths. Thomas Darby giving chase in second. Itchy Feet is back in third, but as they race up towards the line, it will be an Irish winner in the Supreme. Another win in the race for Willie Mullins and for Ruby Walsh. It's Classical Dream who wins.